Swedish transport, there is such infrastructure as a railway transport, subway, bus, taxi transport within the country. At the same time, shipping is widely used in Sweden. Tourists also use to access card for urban residents. The card can be used daily, weekly, monthly by increasing the balance. Transport to the city at Arlanda Airport. Arlanda Airport is located 40 km from Stockholm city center. Expressive Flygsparren buses run directly from the airport to the city center. Hourly flights reach Stockholm city center in 45 minutes. There is also a train line between the airport and the city center called Arlanda Express. The travel time on this transport in 20 minutes. You can also use rent-a-car services directly from the airport. Swedish tourist centers. Not only the Scandinavian Iceland, but also Stockholm, an important center of Europe, as a tourist center of Sweden. Gamla stan, an ancient city. Sweden began to be built entirely from this part. The city of Stockholm began to be built from this center. This is why Gamla stan is an important place of Sweden. Gamla stan is also home to some of the city's oldest buildings. Gamla stan Röden is located in the area adjacent to Holmen, Iceland. The Royal Palace and Stockholm Church are also located here. Vasa Museum. The Vasa Museum combines a history of 400 years. A ship that sank about 400 years ago is currently on display at the museum. The museum is an ancient culture center of Scandinavia. The sinking of the ship also contains many mysterious moments. The ship is also considered an unique work of art. Djurgården in Iceland. This is considered to be a perfect place for both locals and tourists. Djurgården, Iceland is located in the city center of Stockholm. The Iceland is home to various culture centers such as exhibitions, art galleries, fashion houses, and exhibitions and opera. Sweden is also one of the most important places for Stockholm. Swedish hotels. Many hotels in Stockholm, Sweden offer overnight service. At the same time, along with brand hotels, there are also lucrative offers for low budgets. In addition, there are much more economical buildings and apartments. Swedish cuisine. Undoubtedly, Scandinavian cuisine is rich in seafood. At the same time, Swedish cuisine has a form of presentation that is rich in vegetable products, meat dishes, as well as purees and other garnishes. Here are some examples of dishes. Ragmag, Swedish meatballs, traditional seafood, havsmanskost. Traditional for Sweden. Sweden is famous for its street festival. Accessory is very important for Swedish. Swedes pay a lot of attention to protecting and keeping the environment clean. No taxes are used in a taxi operating in Sweden. The taxi driver tells you the price by calculating. Nightlife in Sweden. Stockholm, which is especially famous for its music centers, also has a busy nightlife. Stockholm also has streets where DJ parties are often held. Some of the popular centers in Stockholm are Stureplan, Södermalm, Bondegatan, Rötstadgatan, Kungsholmen. Swedish holidays. In April, Swedish can celebrate religious holiday. 1st May, Workers' Day. 30 May, religious holiday. 6 June, national holiday. 2 November, Saints' Day. 23, 24, 25 December, Noel holiday. 31 December, the New Year holidays. Festivals in Sweden. There are many festivals in Sweden. One of example we say Kiruna Festival, January, Gothenburg Film Festival, January, Swedish Rock Festival, June, Umeå Jazz Festival, July, Gothenburg Book Festival, September. Swedish visa. Swedish Schengen visa is used. Stockholm. Stockholm is the capital of Sweden. It is also an important tourist destination in Sweden. Stockholm is also Sweden's main culture, economic, media and many other sectors. Stockholm is located 14 Iceland. Lake Mälaren is also located in Stockholm. Built on the island, the city of Stockholm is also called the Venice of North Pole. Stockholm is home to 1 million tourists a year. Stockholm transport. The transport infrastructure in Stockholm has developed on an innovative basis. In urban transport, there is a choice of trains, subways, buses, trams, ferries. It is possible to use it within the city by getting a travel card. The card can be obtained for at least 1 day, valid on all vehicles. When can I go to Stockholm? It is not a location. It differs from many European countries by its warm climate and the number of sunny days. Stockholm is easy to travel in the spring and summer. Places to visit in Stockholm. Stockholm is, by its historic sites, ancient squares, historic and interesting streets. At the same time, Stockholm has world-famous museums. Here are some of them. Stockholm City Museum, Stadsmuseet. Stadsmuseet is located in the Stadshus region. The museum also presents many historical works. The total number of exhibits is 300,000. This museum is located in the city of Stockholm. Katarina. It was first built in 1881 by engineer Carl Lindmark. In 1883 to make life easier for those living in Södermalm area. Gamla stan. It means ancient city in Swedish. Gamla stan was built in the 13th century. At the same time, it is believed that this part laid the foundation of the city of Stockholm. At the same time, Stockholm Palace, the Royal Palace, the Nobel Museum, Riddarholm Church are the main centers in this part. Skansen. It is an open-air museum founded in 1924 by Arthur Hazelius. It is a village that reflects the ancient Viking way of life as well as the Scandinavian way of life. This village was built on the island. There is also a zoo in this village. Drottningholm Palace. It was used as a spring palace of Swedish royal family in the 20th century. The palace also had a theater, gardens inside. The palace was generally built in the form of Chinese pavilions. Overnight in Stockholm. There are many hotels in the center of Stockholm where you can spend the night on the outskirts of the city at the same time. There are hotels in 4 centers in the city: Zone of Norrmalm, Östermalm region, Södermalm region, Kungsholmen district. In contrast, there are hotel, hostels, and apartment circles in Vestegen and Kungstaden. Stockholm cuisine. It is famous for its dishes typical of classic European cuisine. Stockholm cuisine mainly uses fish, meat, potatoes, and vegetables. However, other spices are rarely used. Swedish meatballs, stir, mink, snakefish. Stockholm nightlife. There are many opportunities to have fun at night in Stockholm. There are many entertainment options that are both fun and suitable for your budget. There are many pubs in Kungsholmen area of Stockholm. There are also bars and pubs in the Södermalm region. In the Stureplan area, there are more entertainment venues that belong to the luxury segment.